hate to say it, but I told you so. I have been trying to tell y'all this for weeks, possibly months, that you need to get prepared. You need to have yourself a side hustle, second income, some type of investment. But, you know, it is what it is. Nobody want to hear I told you so. But I will say, don't panic. Everything's going to be fine. It may take a little time. I don't know. Some people are saying this. Some people are saying that. I live my life by the rule of believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. Again, believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. Now you may think to yourself, oh, well, I heard this, or I'm seeing that, or in my town this. Calm down. Don't panic. Get what you can, when you can. Anything outside of that, improvise. I'm talking to my people. My people. You know how to improvise. You know how to do with little to nothing. You know how to do without. You'll be fine. Do what you need to do. Time and time again, I have preached on this channel. Research, research, research. Don't take me at my word. Don't take anyone at their word. Do your own research. I don't care what your government says. I don't care what your politician says. I don't care what your local official leaders say. Do your own research. Come up with your own conclusions. I apologize because I probably didn't do as much as I should have when it comes to, excuse me, hold on, I'm sorry. When it comes to giving you guys resources so that you could have been more prepared for this. I'm not gonna lie, I've been dealing with a lot. I've been trying to get things situated in a good way, not a bad way. So I haven't been as productive on YouTube as I possibly should have. And to you guys, I apologize for that. I probably should have given you guys the more necessary tools, going more in depth, giving more ideas, I guess you could say, more video. I apologize. I just haven't gone as hard as I should have. Like I told you guys, YouTube for me is a hobby. So it's not like something I have to do. It's just something I like to do. So, but I did say that I want to look out for you guys and help you guys. That's the reason why I started making videos. And I feel like I haven't been doing that. So again, I apologize to you guys. But if you go back through my video log, that's why I was kind of telling you guys, you know, invest, start a business this way, this, that, and third. I even did a video saying, what are you going to do with your taxes? Go back through my video log and look at that video. And I, you know, because I knew this was coming. I didn't know it was going to come in this form, but I knew this was coming. This is 2008 all over again. If you go back and look through the history of America, there's always been a recession every 8 to 10 years. That's just the way America is structured. The fact that, you know, we're a capitalistic system where we constantly buy, and, you know, this was bound to happen. So if you are not or were not prepared, you'll be fine. Relax. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but you should have been, because if you are a subscriber to this channel, you would know I've been telling you, get prepared, have a plan B, have a backup. That's what I've been preaching. I don't know how else to say it. I'm not trying to say, you know, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm not trying to down you. I'm not trying to point the finger at you and say I told you so, but in a sense, I told you so. You know, those of you who got your income taxes already and have spent it on frivolous nonsense, you're bad. Just being honest with you. I'm not here to baby you. I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to be honest with you. I'm here to help you. And sometimes help comes in the form of being honest. Those of you who have not received your taxes, relax. You will at some point receive your income tax return. If you have not received your income tax, when you do, chill, relax. Don't go out and spend it on nonsense. Don't go out and start a business. Yes, I said that. Do not go out and start a business. Wait, because I have another business venture that is being compromised because of the way things are going with this whole situation. I don't want to get flagged on YouTube for saying certain words. So it's causing a problem for me. But in the trucking industry, of course we'll take a hit, but it won't be a real strenuous hit, because no matter what, stuff got to get to point B from point A. Whether that be medical supplies, testing equipment, everything that they're speaking of is concerning this coronavirus will get moved. It has to. There's no other way around it. Whether it be the equipment to put certain pieces and parts together for testing, for ventilation machines, whatever it may be, it's going to get moved. So you can take solace in that. As a trucker, from my point of view, it's business as usual, but you can definitely tell that there's an issue. Am I worried? Not necessarily. A little bit, because I'm not home. And if I were home, I probably would feel a little better. But the fact that I'm not home and my wife is home with the kids, I'm a little worried, because I'm not in control of my household. I'm not the leader of my household at this moment. I can only give her instructions, from where I am. If you do not have essentials, please, again, research what you can do in order to substitute those essentials. Have conversations with people, reach out, see if there's anyone who might have the essentials that you need. Maybe you can buy them from them. Do whatever you have to do. But for my people, again, do not panic. This is nothing new. It's different for us as it is for them. You know what I mean? And that's with any situation. This is, we can weather the storm. And not just for my people, for all people. I will say, be smart, do what you need to do. And, if you can, now is the time to buy. Honestly, like, the market is in shambles. If you can afford it, buy and hold. If you cannot afford it, do not buy. Just focus on day-to-day living. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You just, again, be smart. Do what it takes to weather the storm. I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know how far this is going to go. But it's better to be safe than sorry. It's better to, be prepared than to have to get prepared. And again, I've been telling you guys this, throughout the past videos I've done, come on, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to say, you know what I mean? It's like, again, you have to get ahead of things. You have to be prepared for what if, or just in case. That's why I asked you guys in that previous video, what are your plans with your taxes? If you've already spent the majority of your taxes, I don't know. I mean, I would rather have that money for just in case money than to not. Just saying. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. One thing I can say, though, is, like I said, don't panic. Get what you need when you can. research, because there could possibly be a way to get these things that you didn't know. You know, I don't, again, I don't know how much further this will go, but I feel like honestly this is 2008 all over again, just in a different form. I've been telling you guys it was coming. I'm sorry I keep beating a dead horse, but we were just at that time. There's too much spending. You can't spend in an economy and don't funnel in the same amount, if not more, than what the economy is spending. That's just the way America has been doing business. This was bound to happen. If we keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, and this is the result. You know, again, like I said, I couldn't have predicted that it would come through a virus, but who would have predicted that what happened 2001 was gonna happen? You know what I mean? So and let this be a lesson, because we will get through this. I promise you, we'll get through this, because we're Americans and that's just what we do. Everyday, hard-working American, like, this is what it is. It's inconvenient, it sucks, but you deal with it. You know what I mean? And like I've been telling people who have been hitting me up, that's been concerned, nervous, we're from Florida. Treat this like a hurricane, because we learned our lesson in '92 with Hurricane Andrew. When that hit, it devastated South Florida. And ever since then, we've been pretty much resilient as residents of the state of Florida. We know what we need to do. So if you live somewhere that doesn't deal with hurricanes, and you've been through earthquakes, wildfires, tornadoes, really bad winter storms, ice storms, whatever, treat this like that. It's the same thing. If you do not have, again, the essentials that you need, figure out how you can get the little things that people may be overlooking to make those things work for you. I don't know. I'm not shocked. I'm not disappointed. I'm just irritated that we have to go through these things. But again, the way that our economy is structured, it was bound to happen. But use this as a learning lesson, get through it, and in the next 8 to 10 years, you'll know what you need to do. You can build what you need to build between the next 8 to 10 years to do this all over again, because we will. So with that being said, again, I apologize for not getting you guys more prepared. As soon as January hit, I should have did a video giving you guys more, I guess, ideas to invest your tax money so that you would be prepared for this. But I trust and believe that you guys would be smart enough to save your income tax, or to invest in things that I've told you guys to invest in. The beautiful thing about investing is, depending on what you invest in, it's almost like a savings. That's how I invest. That's why I've told you guys to invest in the long term, because if you invest in the right things, even though the stock market has crashed and it's really bad, me personally, I still had enough money, even though I pulled all my money out of most of my stocks at one point. I started dumping back into things that I knew had longevity, and I'm still able to pull a little bit here and there out of that money. So whenever Sam hit me up and say, hey, I need $50, I need $100, boom, sell that, got the money in my account. It may take a few days to hit from whatever I sold, but I already got the money. Boom, give it to her. It just comes right back in. So it's out, in, out, whatever. So that's why I say to invest, it's almost like saving. If it doesn't build you anything, it's better than letting it sit in the bank and not making nothing off of it anyway. At least at any point you can grab it, move it, invested in other things that may have potential growth. I don't, like I say, I should have better prepared you guys. I don't know. I apologize. I didn't think this was coming. I didn't think it would be this bad. I didn't think that I don't know. I just didn't think that it would be like boom, take off running. I figured it would be something definitely would happen election year, and it would be like a slow decline. But this is kind of like boom in your face, panic, drop off. You know, like I wasn't expecting that. And had I been suspecting that, I would have been hitting y'all with way more videos. So again, to close, and I'm out with this one. I told you so. You can still invest. It's not the end of the world. Don't panic. If you need to pull money out that you have invested, do so. We'll bounce back. If you already got your income tax money and you spent it, whatever you have left, hold. If you haven't got your income tax money yet, hold. If you do invest, now is the best time. Make sure you invest only what you are willing to lose. That's super important right now, because you're going to lose. It is what it is. The majority of my stocks that I looked at are way down, except like maybe like 3, and I didn't even care, because this is what it is. Don't be so quick to believe everything you hear. Believe only half of what you see, and you'll be fine. Do your research, do your research, do your research. I don't care what it is. Do your research, do your research. Don't take me at my word. Don't take the top analyst at his word. Don't take the government at their word. Don't take the #1 doctor in the nation at their word. Do your research, do your research, do your research. Come up with your own conclusion. You're smart. That's why you're here. You're resilient. You'll be fine. Keep pushing forward. Do what you need to do. Be smart. Keep your head on the swivel. And I'm out. God bless y'all. Wish y'all the best. If you need me, hit me up. The Smiths 881@gmail. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. God bless. Do your thing. Keep your hands clean.